conversation around just transition for Africa should include and prioritize the question of finance. What is the finance needed for? The finance should be for mitigation, it should be for adaptation, it should be for reparations. We should really not forget the issue of reparations, because that's critical for the continent. There's so much damage that's happened in the different corners of the continent. Look at the deltas, the Niger Delta. Look at what's going to happen to the Okavango when extraction starts in Kavango. So we need to talk about reparations. If we don't prioritize these conversations, then we are not filtering in the real cost of the fossil fuel economy. We are still leaving African communities to bear the costs, whilst industry walks away with the profits.
So looking at Dubai now to Baku, I know you've been following the conversation. What's your expectation from the ongoing negotiation? What do you look forward to see?
Dubai was a bit exciting when we actually saw the room and the text mentioning fossil fuels. Because that's been the elephant in the room that has been unmentioned for many decades in the past COPs that we've seen. So Dubai brought some hope that the mere mention of fossil fuels means the world is ready to talk about the source of the problem. Because talking about the solutions, how we clean up and how we mitigate, without talking about the source of the problem, it's like wiping the floor whilst the tap is still running. So we need to address the realities that are presented by the fossil fuel economy and the extraction, and the impacts that it visits on our people. And then looking at the COP here, I would have expected some continuity, talking about finance for a phase out. I get disappointed when the conversations between COPs become disjointed. The conversation around finance should be very clear. It is financing for a phase out and a new energy paradigm for the whole world. Otherwise, we are being pulled back into the trap of talking about the solutions outside of talking about what is causing the problem.